Hello, dear students of grade 5. This is Muhammad Qasim, your science teacher. We have talked before the last session about the climate. What is the climate? Is it different from the weather? Yes, we have known all of this, and we have told that the climate is the weather during many years, in simple words. Very good. Today we will study what affect the climate. Very important things. Latitude, bodies of water, and elevations. Today we'll study only latitude. Latitude means how far a place is from the equator. Do you know the equator? The middle line of the Earth? Yes. And it has three different zones. And now let's watch this video and get back again.
Today, we're going to talk about the difference between weather and climate. It's important to know the difference between weather and climate so we can understand the factors that affect temperature and weather conditions in different areas and why they might change or stay the same. The words weather and climate mean two different things. Weather refers to the conditions within the atmosphere at a certain place and at a certain time. Weather includes things like precipitation, temperature, and wind speed and direction. Weather can change from day to day and often even within a day. Climate refers to the weather conditions of a place over many years. It includes conditions like average precipitation in an area, average temperature, and the range of temperature changes throughout the year. Climate does not change as often or as quickly as weather does. One factor that affects the climate of a location is its latitude. There are three separate climate zones that are based on latitude. One is called the tropical zone and includes the equator and the areas on both sides of it, from 23.5 degrees south of the equator to 23.5 degrees north of the equator. Because the sun hits this area most directly all year, the tropical zone is mainly a warm climate. Another climate zone related to latitude is the temperate zone. It is the area between 23.5 degrees and 66.5 degrees on both the north and south hemispheres of the Earth. The temperate climate tends to be warmer in the summer and colder in the winter, based on the time of year sunlight hits most directly. What country do you know that is in the temperate zone? Yes, the United States. Did you also know that when it is summer in the United States, it is winter in the southern hemisphere temperate zone? The third climate zone is the polar zone, the home of the North and South poles. The polar areas receive less direct energy from the sun most of the year and tend to be a mostly cold climate. In addition to temperature, some of the other factors that influence climate are precipitation and elevation. Another main factor that affects climate is closeness to large bodies of water, like the oceans or very large lakes. Areas
As we heard from the last video, that latitude have three zones here. First of them is the tropical zone. It's warm and sunny, and it's located around the equator. Number two, the polar zones that lies, of course, in the two poles between 66.5 till 90 degree. The temperate zone lies in both sides of the equators, and it has many countries, and of course it's hot in summer and cold in winter. By the way, you have a question in your book that says, did the trees in the polar zone lose its leaves? I don't think so. Can you tell me the reason? Sorry, in the tropical zone, not in the polar zone. The second question is, why the polar zone are always snowy? Very well. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.